Greetings. Welcome to EDTV News Channel, the People's Channel. In this report, we have a few stories for talk about, including a developing story and an international news. Stay tuned for the full reports. Blessings to all subscribers and viewers. If you're here for the first time, you can support the channel by like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell. So we'll start off with a developing story coming out of Westmoreland. Medical doctor found with his throat slit in the parish. So we'll get into the report. A Burmese-born medical doctor who had been living in Jamaica since 1997 was found dropped out with his throat slashed at his home in Savalamar, Westmoreland, on Sunday afternoon. The 57-year-old general practitioner, Dr. Anong Neng, was reportedly living alone. Concerned neighbors alerted the police after not seeing him for several days. Dr. Neng started his career as an intern at the Kingston Public Hospital following his arrival from Burma, a country in Asia. He then moved on to work at the Savalamar Hospital and later at the W0M Hospital in Lucy, Hanover. Up to his dropout, Neng operated a private practice in Savalamar. According to police reports, there was no evidence of forced entry into his home. Now, people, we'll move on, this time to the parish of TRELAWNY. Woman taken out in TRELAWNY after being struck by a police motorcycle. The Falmouth police in TRELAWNY are investigating a fatal traffic incident in which a woman was taken out after being struck by a police service motorcycle on Saturday. The deceased has now been identified as 49-year-old Michelle Thompson, a construction worker from Piper's Corner, Savalamar in Westmoreland. The incident occurred about 7 p.m. Thompson was reportedly on the Flamingo Beach Road in Falmouth when she allegedly ran into the path of a police motorcycle assigned to the Public Safety and Traffic Enforcement Branch, the police said. Thompson was hit and sustained severe injuries. She was rushed to the Falmouth Hospital where she later succumbed to her injuries. The Falmouth Traffic Department is investigating. Now, people, I've seen the video and trust me, you couldn't look at it more than 5 seconds. It was terrible for watch, people. I never knew a motorcycle could lick a person and put them in that state. Trust me, people. Condolences goes out to the family. Now, people, we'll move on, this time with the international news. So we'll get into the report. Jamaican fugitive wanted for murder arrested by ICE in Philadelphia. U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, Enforcement and Removal Operation ERA, officers in coordination with the U.S. Marshal Service deputies arrested a Jamaican fugitive in Philadelphia on December 17. The suspect, Giovan Anthony Ford, 23, is wanted in Jamaica for murder and remains in ERA custody pending his removal to his home country. Ford was apprehended during a targeted enforcement operation without incident. Ford's arrest should send a clear message to anyone who attempts to flee prosecution in their home country that you will be caught and you will be returned to face justice, said acting ERA Philadelphia Field Officer Director Brian McShane. This arrest marked the fourth foreign fugitive our officers have been apprehended in the last 2 weeks, highlighting their tireless commitment to protecting the homeland. Ford first came to the attention of the U.S. authorities on July 18, 2022, when the U.S. Customs and Border Protection officers encountered him in San Isidro, California. He was released the following day under the Alternatives to Detention SmartLink program, but his participation was terminated on June 27, 2023 for failing to comply with the program of requirements. Subsequently, an immigration judge ordered Ford removed in absentia. On July 24, 2023, Jamaican authorities issued a warrant for his arrest on May 24, 2024 for murder. THR0, a division of ICE, is responsible for domestic immigration enforcement. Its mission includes the arrest and removal of individuals who threaten public safety and violate U.S. immigration laws. THR0 focuses on interior enforcement operations, managing detained and non-detained populations, and repatriating non-citizens with final removal orders. Now, people, we'll move on. This time to the parish of TRELAWNY. 3 charged in TRELAWNY gun seizure. So we'll get into the report. 3 men have been charged in connection to a firearm seizure in AKIT Lane, Clarkstown, TRELAWNY last week. Reports from the Falmouth police are that about 12:05 a.m. on December 17, lawmen were on patrol in the area when a white vehicle that was in breach of the Road Traffic Act was signaled to stop. The driver of the vehicle complied and a search was conducted. One Glock 9mm pistol fitted with a magazine containing 14 9mm cartridges was reportedly found. The men were taken into custody and charged with possession of prohibited weapon, unauthorized possession of ammunition, and the removal of a mark from a firearm. The accused are 29-year-old Davian Williams, otherwise called Shot Dog or Shotties, of Mark Hill, Clarkstown, and Hyde District in the parish. 35-year-old Sheldon Stinkers Mackenzie, a chef of Toptown, Clarkstown, and 37-year-old Richard Barrett, otherwise called Cartel, a construction worker of Clarkstown. Their court dates are being finalized. Now, people, we'll move on, last but not least, to the nation capital, Kingston. 2 men arrested over seizure of an AK-47 rifle. So we'll get into the report. 2 men were arrested following the seizure of an AK-47 assault rifle during a joint police military operation in Rockford, East Kingston on Saturday. The operation took place around 8 a.m. on Simpson Road. Officers searched a premises allegedly occupied by the men when the weapon, along with a magazine containing 22 rounds of 7.62 ammunition, was found hidden under pieces of zinc in the yard. The men, whose identities are being withheld pending further investigation, were taken into custody. The operation took place in the Kingston Eastern Police Division. Job well done by the security forces. So there you have it, people. Please leave your comments in the comment section and tell me what to think. One aim, one God, one destiny. Walk good, talk good, live good. Blessings.